Southern National, we're here in the late model stock for the K5 Championship. We are in Heat 4, that's just getting
All right,
ready
man.
to
Line up
start.
on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
And
We're
Nick
putting
is in
plenty of
here
fuel
as
to pay
well.
for the ride.
We got Nick in here, top 4 advanced though. Nick Martin, Alan, Chad, Ryan Caldwell, and Matthew Johnson back there. So hopefully we can hang on to it. We're actually starting from the lead,
Right, so let's be smart out there.
so that's interesting. Hopefully we can hang on to the top 4. I'm not feeling super confident in my set. Daniel did not have time to make one this week, which is totally fine. So I'm just using his linear set with a different gear. We'll see how we go. Also have a new paint scheme. I'm running kind of the same thing that my truck is. It's a little bit extra design. I'll show that after this. We got 12 laps here in the heat. Hopefully we can transfer straight in. He's got it set up so only one B main and only one driver transfers.
Man,
only the winner
green.
transfers to the feature. So if we don't make it through the heat here, we're gonna have a very, very tough time not making it. A very tough time making it. So we need to do the best we can here. Hopefully not spin out of the corner. It was pretty loose.
Get ready.
It's been a while since I did laps. Practice was a long time ago. We just did through all the heats.
All right, man. Race cars in. Green, green, green.
So hopefully I can keep it underneath me. Hopefully I can beat Nick.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high.
Get a good exit there. Seem to be a little bit better on exit than he is right now. Hopefully we just lead all 12 laps, transfer right in. Not worry about it.
We have 10 to go this time, huh?
10 laps to go, a little bit loose. Let's be nice and smooth. Only 125 laps this time, I think. But I think we're going to be having to save tires. I think it's going to get loose. I would also like to know fuel for the main. I got 15 gallons in it right now. Not sure if I need more than that. Alright, James is going 15 as well, so I think we'll stick with that. Looks like we're alright. Just need to keep being smooth. Don't clip that apron. Try not to get tight out of the corner. And clip the wall. I tried a couple different sets. I tried 5 flags. Thought that might be okay. It's a pretty high-speed track. I tried, this is the linear set, as I said. I tried the Oxford set. Nick tried the Nashville set, and this is what I felt most comfortable with, the linear set. Tracy also sent me his set, but I was quicker with this one and it felt a little bit more comfortable, so I'm going to run Daniel's here. And so it's a little bit more fair, I think. Because me and Nick probably on the same sets, at least similar. I'm feeling pretty quick though. Pulling away from everybody back there.
Alright, man. 2 to go.
2 laps to go. I want to check what my tires are after this. Nick is still holding on to second. Alan and Wesley round out the top 4, so it looks like they're going to transfer in. It looks like they're all single file back there. So there we go. We win the heat. Transfer right in, and we're good to go. Oh, Nick Martin on pit road.
Good job, man. You just toyed with those guys today.
Yeah, I did. So there's a new car. We'll take a look at that in just a second. Tires, 97, 96. That's me racing fairly hard. If you've seen the truck, this is basically the same thing, but it's got a black roof. I think the logo looks really cool, how big and blocky and white it is, and we got The normal side stuff that we had on here already. And the Thunderbird, I think it looks pretty snazzy. Try that for a while, see if we like it. Oh, okay. Top 10 move on. When it doesn't have, it said top 1 when you first join the server, and since it doesn't know how many people have made it yet, but to round out the field, it changes depending on how many people join the server and what number makes it from the heats. So it's actually top 10 make it. So that's good. So we would have been able to make it probably, hopefully, had we gone to the B, but we don't have to mess with it. And we're good. Let me put my main set in before I forget. Hopefully not show it. I had to mess with the ride heights with all that fuel in it, so I don't know if it's going to be any good. That one felt good though. I wasn't being too quick or too hard out of the corner. It wasn't sliding too much. Mine felt alright. So Frank in the 58. Let's just go through the lineup here. We got Grady, Frank. No. Samuel, Grady, Frank, Ryan,
Green, green,
Gregory,
green.
Kevin, Kenneth, Chad, Rick, James, Matthew, Johnson, Sean, Jonathan, and a couple people we missed. Dan Taylor's in there, Christopher. Top 10 make it, and looks like James Allen in 62. They're all stacked up on the bottom, and Kenneth gets hit. And no caution. James got a little damage there, but he comes out in good position. They're still wrecking back here. That's Dan, I think, spinning to the inside. No caution again. Is he going to be able to get back going? He does. That's unfortunate for him. He's going to be very far away from making it now. So Matthew and James Lobach here racing. They're both in transfer spot. Christopher in the 00 trying to make it in. And we'll see if he can do it. They're racing too wide in front of him, though. Nowhere to go at the moment.
All right, man. Caution is out.
And Nick threw the caution.
Hey Kenneth, sorry about that, man. That was just a big jam up, and I was off the gas, but sorry, dude.
I get it. Yeah, I had to get it hard on the brakes too. I understand.
He threw that way late. I think he thought they threw a caution, but they did not. I like that that black 14 car with that yellow number with the black. I think that looks cool. Dan's going to get his lap back. Where are we? Let's look at the standings for the consolation. So there's 16 drivers. Top 10 make it. Yeah, there should have been a yellow for that. There should have been a couple times where it almost could have been a yellow. Dan spun in the back, and then they made some contact before that. Long ways to go. Yeah, it's 20 laps. They've only done 5. Top 10 can make it. Currently, James is looking in a good spot. Matthew as well. And James Lobach holding out the top 10 spot. But Christopher's been quick in these. See if he can race his way in there.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. He gets a really good run out of turn 4. He's going to look to the inside. James has to take evasive maneuvers. Christopher really threw it in there, caught the apron. He's going to shove up a little bit. It's going to have James caught on the outside, but he's working it. James Allen up ahead of him on the outside as well. He's been tight. He was really tight in his heat race, and it looked like in practice, so he's struggling not to hit the wall right now, right in front of James. He thought about 3 wide there. Christopher now in 9th. Transfer position is right here with James caught on the outside. Going to the inside of him is Sean. And he makes the pass. So that is 10th position right there. James looking loose out of the corner that time. In that 62 car. Looks like James Laubeck behind him in the 22 is just a little tight on exit, and he can't get the rotation that he needs. He's struggling out of the corner. So James Allen in 11th. Outside transfer spot right now. Sean has got it. They're racing really hard up ahead. Had a big stack up moment. Christopher really powering his way through. He's very quick in these. Some good clean racing here though. And now 10th position has caught the big pack. So if there's contact, people could take advantage. And Christopher gets really loose out of the corner. They're going to be 3 wide. Contact there with Sean. They get that sorted out though. And James must have caught the wall or something. James Allen, he's back here in 14th now. Well, we have 2 of those cars in here, I think. Or is that the only one? No, we have Chad is in that 17 car. 10th place is right there, racing with the 44 of Matthew. They're both in right now, so if any contact, they don't need any contact there. Since they both transfer. Racing really close there. Lap 18, you got a handful of laps to go. 44 looking again to the inside. They're swapping back and forth. That's going to get this group caught back up with them nearly. They're on lap 19, 2 to go. Rick right now in 11th. He catches the apron a bit. And Matthew's gotten past. And that seems to have sorted itself out. They're on the white flag now. And that will be the race. So Rick just misses out. Kenneth as well. The 2 Jameses, Jonathan, Dan Taylor, all miss it, unfortunately. Looked like some good, clean, hard racing, though, there. We got the warm-up. I'm going to go see what this feels like. How many minutes is this? 4? I'm going to jump out here real quick. I don't know how we're going to want to play this. We never know how we want to play this with the tires. It's very tight. Oh, stacked up here. All right, I think this will be all right. Yeah.
Clear low.
As I nearly loop it.
Outside. All clear.
All right, I think that's going to be all right. It's going to be a little tighter than the heat race set. That's all right. I think that car just looks pretty snazzy. I like that color combo with the bright white. For some reason, I don't know why. But for now, I need to jump up and use the restroom real quick before this long race. And hopefully, it'll be fun. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Was last race Nashville? Where I blew my right rear again? No. Nashville was when the temperature was crazy. Last race was, New Smyrna, that's right. I did pretty good at New Smyrna, didn't I? I'm looking back, see where I finished. Trying to remember what my tire strategy was, if I saved a bunch at the beginning. I think I just kind of went. It was 100 laps and 100% track. Yeah, I think I just kind of went there, so I don't know if I want to go here real hard. I'll probably try and save a bit.
How many laps is the main again?
125.
But
We'll see what we can do. I don't know if we're going to be very good. I wasn't quick in practice. I was like 14th fastest, which isn't great, but let's make sure we got enough fuel. 148, yeah, that's totally fine. If we get a couple cautions, should be good too. And we'll do what we can do. Starting 4th for the feature, so that's pretty good. Finished 1st in the 4th heat. Tracy up on pole. Good luck. We'll see if we can just hang around the top 5 the whole time. Try and save some tires. We're gonna be stuck on the outside to start with. That's not ideal. It's gonna make it more difficult to save tires. We'll see what we can do. I'm not sure if we're going to have anything. Kind of wish we weren't starting on the outside, but that's all right.
Line up on the outside row now. Pit road is closed.
No tire changing. Night track. Should make the temps pretty cool. It's been really fun this season running these. Every race has been a little bit different. How you have to run it, the different lengths of the tracks or of the races, and then the track states have been different, the times, the weather. It's made it really interesting, I think. We got Bryce starting right behind us, and we make it to another 18 car field. We actually got 25 cars here. I mean, we make it to the feature. I mean,
I bet those wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, somebody missed it. So we're starting P2 now. That's good, I guess. Is anyone paying attention back there? There they go.
It's the A car. All right, man.
Might need to add a lap. Everybody's kind of messed up. Alright, starting up front. Didn't want to start up front really. I'm not good at these outside front row restarts.
Alright, man. Race cars in. Green flag, green flag. The road is now open.
I didn't want to squeeze James. I could have jumped in. I probably should have.
Say hi.
I really didn't want to though. And now we're going to get freight trained. I should have jumped down there.
Still there?
Should have jumped down there. Oh, there's a big wreck back there.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
I don't know where you want me to go there.
Past the 25.
Big wreck in the back. So we're going to get by the 25. We're supposed to, I think.
Pit road is now open. Past the 25.
So that saves us from just getting freight trained. Now we're going to be single file. I really didn't want to get stuck up there. I would have been hurting my tires more and just losing positions. Looks like I got Frank and Ethan, unfortunately. I'm going to save a little bit of fuel just in case. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but might as well not chance it. while we're under caution here.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
Unfortunate for that wreck there. It's a larger field this time, and it's a really short track and really tough. Could be a couple yellows early on.
Get ready.
Let's hope we can settle in and be alright.
Alright, man. Race cars in. Green flag, green flag.
And I had to wait on James.
Got one inside.
Now we're gonna get stuck on the outside again, and I'm
All
loose.
Clear, all clear.
Bryce got loose, so we can
Got
jump
one
down
outside.
here.
Still there? Towards the line. Clear,
All right.
Clear high, clear high.
Let's try and save some tires if we can without being too slow. Scott is going, see if he can challenge Tracy. I don't think I'm doing a great job of saving. But I don't think tire wear is going to be a huge factor. If I just run this pace, looks like we can pull away from those guys behind us. Try and do our best here. I don't know if we're going to be doing very good on tire wear doing this. I feel like I'm overdriving exit and entry. And now James is catching up again. It's got Bryce right behind him and Alan, who must have passed Nick. Nick might be saving on the outside, or he's just trapped up there. Alright, now I got a little bit of a gap. And just hope the tires don't die too quickly. Since we got this gap, let's try and save a little bit. There's a gap to James and then a gap behind him, and then we get a caution.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed. It's the 25 car.
Looks like Wesley might have been in that. Saw him on the F3 for a split second. Nick has fallen back to 9th, surprisingly.
Pit road is now open.
Looks like we got good pace though. I'm sure there's a lot of people that aren't going that hard yet. We probably should back it down a bit. I'd like to keep track position though if we can. I don't know. I don't know what the right call is, because early in the season we saw people running up here the whole race.
Can you guys please check up when you see guys wrecking? That's twice I've been ass packed.
And then they fell back and we passed them at the end, people up at front, so I don't know. I don't even know if I could save very much here at this track. It's such a tough track. Tight corners, fast straightaways.
Alright, man, we're going green next
And like
time.
if I don't drive it hard enough, it doesn't turn. It's like super tight. I need to get some right rear in it, but it's just gonna get worse. May get too loose. I don't know. But this could be a situation where it doesn't wear much and you have to go pretty hard the whole time. Kind of like 5 Flags and Smyrna.
Green flag, green flag.
Bryce threw it in on James back there. He got that pass done. Just need to back up corner entry a little bit more, I think. These two, I got nothing for them.
Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up.
They're gonna have
Man,
to
I'm
burn their
sorry.
tires up for us to have a chance, I think. Somebody spun onto pit road. That was Kyle. Nick King said sorry about it. Let's not run anybody over. That might have been Nick King on pit road.
25 car. Past the 19. Past the.
Fuel-wise, we're totally fine. We gonna go green this time or next time? Kevin's on pit road. That must have been
Alright,
Kevin
man,
we
we're
saw
going
on
green
pit
next
road.
time by.
No, Kevin's in the Wendy's car.
Jesus, guys.
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
What happened there?
Alright, man. Light you back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Somebody wrecked under caution?
Alright, man. We're going green next time by.
How did that happen? That stinks for Kevin. He must be out of it.
Get ready.
Alright. Try and settle back in.
Alright, man. Pace cars in. Green, green, green.
Don't get a great start. I wasn't really as close to Scott that I needed to be. I'm afraid we're not going to be saving our tires up enough, and we're going to get passed at the end by a bunch of people, like I've already done several times this season. And try and save a little bit. Don't worry about how far away these guys in front of us are getting. We're not going to catch them even if we push really hard. We're just going to have to hope they burn their stuff up.
Shit, my bad, James.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
So if we keep getting caution, it's going to make this take a while. Oh, James is in that. It's unfortunate.
You're going, James, I don't lap, yeah?
I don't think you can lap them since the caution laps don't count. I don't think.
Pit road is now.
Well, it's been a little bit of a mess to start with. We're almost,
Definitely glad I put the extra fuel.
yeah, almost to 100 laps to go. I am also glad. Let's see where Nick is. He's in 8th, maybe 7th. So he might not be saving too much. I feel like I'm just pushing a little bit too hard. I need to save a little bit if I can. But I mean, they're so stacked up behind us. I don't want to get trapped on the outside of that big long line. And then I won't be saving at all. I'll be
Alright, man,
up on
we're
the
going
outside.
green next time by.
So we'll try and keep Bryce behind us if we can. He looked like he was getting passed by Allen right before that caution came out. Try and get a better restart this time.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Not too bad. Alright, that felt good. That corner, I think, was good for saving. Let's try and do more of those. And we didn't lose too much time either.
Slow car down low.
Slow car down low call, maybe someone going to pit road. Tough to say. Alan looks like he's coming quick though. You might not be able to save too much longer. Looks like he's just quick in general. I don't think I'll be able to hold him off. Running this pace.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
Another slow car call. You left the pits under green. You're not allowed to do that. Hopefully he stays out of the way. Looks like he went back down pit road. Alright, we're kind of holding steady with Alan now. He might have backed down a bit. I don't think I picked up the pace too much. Car's definitely not loose out of the corner though. I was worried about that, but the track temp cooled down. Might help. Christopher passing Alan now. They're running too wide. That's going to help us. Kind of worried that I'm not back down enough still, because I think Tracy's just going 100% and he's not pulling away really. Here comes Christopher really fast. This setup feels really good though, just the Lanier set. Feels just about perfect, I think. Hopefully we can come home with a good finish and not end up 20th because we blew a tire. Who knows though. Tire wear for the heat was fairly significant, but we have to remember that was a hot track in the day. And there was less rubber laid down now, or than there is now. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to shake out, but I never do with these races. Let's see if we pick the right strategy for it this time. Alright, Christopher's got a big gap behind him now, so if he gets up here and wants to pass, we can let him go and not worry about getting freight trained. Chris now back behind Christopher. Let's see where Nick is. He's in 7th. I'm putting in some bad laps here. Chris looks like he's flying. He's going to be passing Christopher here soon. Feel like the car is good. I feel like the tires, if they're wearing a lot, are still wearing evenly. So maybe that'll help us, even if we do use them up a bit. But once it starts getting to one way, it's going to just keep leaning that way. Like it starts getting loose on exit, it's going to start getting loose on entry and through the center, just everywhere. Running these 14.7s. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if I could run much quicker than what we're running right now. Now there's a big long line behind Christopher again. But he went wide on entry. So that's good. Getting a good long run in now. Still running these 14.7s, so I'm not falling off. I want to keep an eye on that, make sure I'm not destroyed or haven't already destroyed the tires. I think they're just going quicker.
Got one inside. Clear low, inside.
Now we're on the freight train.
High.
Might be able to get behind Christopher here.
Still there. Still
Not
there.
quite.
All clear, all clear.
Just sneak in. See if we can hang here for a while.
All right, man.
And we get caution.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
That's not what we wanted.
It's the 00 car.
Tires feel alright.
Pit road is now
Oh,
open.
big wreck.
Wow, that was scary.
It's the 00 car. Past the
Devin.
49. Past the.
And James was in that. I didn't see who was on the
When
right
people
side.
wreck, they gotta be aware where leaders are. The big guys think almost just wiped us all out.
Yeah, that was a short track, and big wreck won't have a lot of time to clean itself. Remember, everyone, not to leave the pits under green as well. Got 2 to green.
A lucky dog would be nice.
I don't know if lucky dogs are enabled, but they would be nice if you're trapped a lap down. We were in 4th. Christopher was looking quick. He finally got under us. Lappers are allowed to race, that's right.
All right, man. We're going green next time. Bye.
Yeah, I wasn't too close to you guys when I looked around, was I?
Oh, no problem, Christopher.
Get ready.
He threw it in a little bit
Pace cars.
further back than I was expecting, but I wasn't giving him much room right there, but it was fine. Alan gets underneath Chris. They're going to be too wide for a bit. Let's try and save some tires. As they're racing back there. I think Chris got trapped on the outside and he's going backwards now. Really far. I do not want to be in that situation. I told you, Christopher's looking fast. He's going to go up and challenge Scott and Tracy now, it looks like. Do I go and try and stay ahead? I think I should. Try and stay ahead of Alan. do not want to get trapped on the outside. I'm going to go a little bit here. If we can't pull away, then we can't pull away, but he's got a little gap behind him now. Alright, pulled a little bit of a gap. He's so much quicker than we are. This is not what I want.
Got one inside. Still there.
Just try and get in line behind him.
Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Wesley got loose. Oh, I don't want to go backwards. I feel like I'm going backwards. I think we need to try and let Wesley by. If we can. He's gonna get a run. He doesn't go for it though. He's got Nick right behind him. A little ways back.
Alright, we're halfway.
Just got to halfway. Wesley's so much quicker through the center than I am. Alan got a little loose there. We're over halfway now, so I think it is go time.
Inside.
Let's just get him by us and get behind him.
Clear low, clear low.
Maybe he can open the door. If we can even keep up with him. Car feels good still. I'm glad we didn't back off at this point. We might be hurting later, I don't know. Like with 25 to 30 to go, we might start heading to the back. Dylan has gotten around Nick. Nick is way far back. Did he just get trapped outside? On the outside? I don't know. Nick's back in 9th. Maybe getting passed for 10th. We're still in 5th. Wesley's just really fast. Everyone else in front of us just really fast. I don't think I got anything for them. There could be more people back there that are quicker than us. Alan's just gonna let Wesley go. Smart idea. Alan could probably just pull away from us with Wesley in front of him. But if they were side by side for very long, I was going to catch back up. It's getting a little testy out of the corner. I need to be careful on throttle. Leaders have pulled away from Christopher a little bit, but they haven't got too far out ahead. Dylan really hasn't caught us that much behind, if at all. He's 0.8 back right now. gonna be hard to set up a pass. We want to try and pass Alan back. We'll have to get loose out of the corner or something. I don't think we got the speed to do it anyway. I think Christopher might be falling off a bit. Wesley's starting to catch him. We caught the apron there. Do we go green to the end from here? That'd be fun. Lap 90 is what I'm scared of. Am I gonna start getting uncontrollably loose at lap 90? Possibly. Doesn't help clipping the apron mid-corner though. That one felt hooked up. Slow car down low. Maybe going to the pits. They are. That was Kyle, I think. I'm looking at the F3 instead of the exit of the corner. Ooh, Wesley got really loose there. That was scary. Is he going to keep getting loose? Or is he going to be able to hang on to it? Dylan's starting to catch now. A little bit. Love a top 5. We got big lap traffic coming up though. That's going to make things interesting. Oh, Wesley's nearly losing it.
Outside.
Me and Alan have to go low. Wesley might have hit that wall on tires. Gotta stop clipping the apron. Man, Chad and Dylan are way close to us now behind Wesley. Try to get on throttle a little bit quicker through the center of the corner. See if we can get some speed without it pushing up into the wall. Still feels good and stable. This set feels awesome. Big thank you to Daniel as usual, but this is just his Lanier set. So big thank you again for the Lanier set. These guys are lapped down.
Outside.
He just gets out of the way.
All clear, all clear.
Me and Alan are having a cool race here. I don't think we're quick enough to get underneath him though, and there's not a lot of off throttle time to be able to set up a pass. We got Matthew up ahead, who's also a lap down. Christopher's kind of just stayed steady with us. We haven't been able to catch him at all. That got a little loose out of the corner. Dylan is right behind me now. If Dylan gets by me, then maybe we can follow him around Alan.
Outside.
Maybe.
All clear, all clear. All right, man.
Oh, we get a caution.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is
We have to
closed.
let Matthew
Heads up,
back by.
44, car by.
Oh, James. He's not had a good one, unfortunately. That was a good run. I would think I was just a tick quicker than Alan. It was going to be impossible to get his pass set up. It felt like,
Pit road is now open.
I don't know. Oh. Whew, that was a good run. Dylan is flying behind me. Only 30 laps to go, though.
94 car.
Where's Nick at? We want to beat Nick. He's in 11th. He's fallen back a little bit. He wouldn't be saving now. It's too late in the race. So maybe he just got shuffled. We gotta figure out some way to keep Dylan behind us. He is flying now. Have to have a really good restart here. Maybe get underneath Alan.
Green next time by.
That's gonna be tough though. Especially with the lap car in front of him. There's a few lap cars. Maybe
Get
just
ready.
one.
Pass the 4. Pass the.
I'm not gonna be able to see Tracy when he goes either.
Race cars in. Green, green, green.
All right, we timed that pretty well.
Outside.
Tires were cool off. It was tight.
Clear high.
I'm going now. It's go time. No saving. Just gonna have to hope the tires are fine. Nearly got to the inside of him. He's got a lap car that he's gonna have to wait on, and that we're gonna have to wait on.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
And Dylan is right there. He caught the apron. Oh, but I didn't get a good enough exit. I could have got there. Devin, a lap down.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Oh, it didn't turn.
All clear, all clear.
We gotta go, but I can't get a good enough run. Fastest lap of the race.
Got one inside. Stay high.
Now we're gonna go backwards.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
All right, we can get behind Dylan.
All clear, all clear.
Maybe he can get underneath Alan.
All right, man. 20 to go. Go get him.
Chad is also very fast right now. Man, I'd love a top 5. I'm kind of tight through the center when I'm pushing it really hard. Oh, we're loose. Everyone's loose. Dylan's going to look low on Alan. Are we going to be quick enough to get there? Yep.
Got one outside. Still there.
Still there, still there.
Clear,
All
all
right.
clear. Got one outside. Got one outside.
Overdrove it.
Still there.
No!
You're clear high. Clear high. Got one outside.
He almost cleared us.
Stay low. Stay low.
Should be able to clear him this time.
All clear, all clear. You're in 5th place.
Back up to 5th. Chad was able to clear him so much quicker. Can we pull away? I don't think we got it. I think Chad's too quick. Christopher's fallen off a bit. Well, we might be all right. Chad had a bad 3 and 4 that time. I'm getting on throttle extremely quick, trying to get everything out of it. Only a handful of laps left. It's too tight through the center right now.
Got one. Stay high. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Gotta let him go, or those guys behind him are gonna catch, and he got loose.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. All clear, all clear. 10 to go.
I was gonna give it to him, but then he got loose. Had to race him hard there. I want this top 5. He's gonna get back up here though. He's already here. We're so much slower through the center because I'm overdriving it, and he's got everyone behind him now. Not quite. He's gonna get there though. Thought about throwing it in there. I'm smacking the wall. I don't know how that wasn't a 2X.
All clear, all clear.
All right, we gotta try and stay behind him.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
Little wheel damage, never hurt nobody. It just got tight. I was pushing it way too hard there. Chad's loose. I'm tight through the center. Feels good on exit. It's just through the center. It's so freaking tight. But I am overdriving it, I think. Can we hang on and hold off Allen?
That car is a lap down. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Lap car stays high. Christopher definitely has fallen off, but he's in 4th, doing great. We're in 6th.
2 laps to go.
2 to go. We should be able to keep this. Glad I didn't bounce off the wall. I just had to keep it up there, and luckily we had space behind
All right, man.
Chad,
One more lap to go.
where we didn't have to give up too much. Is Chad gonna be able to get Christopher at the end here? It's gonna be close. I don't think he's got enough time. Yeah, great race. Good racing there, Chad and Alan. That was fun.
There's the checkered flag.
Whew! 6th place.
Great job.
Good job, Devin.
We will take a look at the tires. Though we destroyed those
I was
things.
worried you were gonna dive it in there.
Oh my gosh, we were racing really hard there.
No, I'm not that kind of guy.
Was trying to keep Chad behind us. Great racing to him and Alan. We weren't given a ton of room, but we were given enough. I didn't want to give up those spots. Woo! 54-67. Good grief. Nick winds up way back in 12th. Great racing there to Chad. We're gonna give him that spot at one point because I wanted to not lose. I didn't want to get trapped on his outside racing him and then have those people behind him catch up and then just get stuck. But then he got loose, so then I was able to clear him again, and I was in front of him for a bit, but he was just so much quicker. Eventually, we just freaking got too tight and packed the wall. But I will take a 6th place. We started P4, P2 technically, I guess, since the guy in front of us didn't get the grid. Man, that was a fun race. That was a fun race. That was really intense. I was racing hard there. Did Scott? No, Scott Tracy wins. He beats Scott. Dylan winds up third. He was flying there too. He got past Christopher. Christopher did a good job. He was quick. Gets to fourth. Chad passes us for fifth. Great run to him. Me and him and Alan had a great race there. That was fun. That was intense. Oh man. I don't know why I'm rewinding. I need to go to the incidents. Right there. I hit the wall a bunch. Great racing. First up, this is the opening lap, I think. Just gets loose out of the corner. No caution for that, though. And then I think his right front's broken. 21 comes down on the 34, it looked like there on entry. And a lot of people get spun. This is Wesley's first spin. I think he was in a couple different spins. It gets a little tap from Grady, but no damage, it looks like, so that's good for him. Oh, I thought he was going to get clobbered, but that was the pace car. Oh, 4 pushes up a little bit. Just a little side contact, nothing major there. Oh, and then they get stacked up on the bottom there, and Wesley again getting the short end of it, but he got some damage this time, I think. Yeah, he gets turned head on into the wall, but not too bad. Nick King racing with Nick. Nick King's loose, puts it in the wall, comes down, nearly gets Nick, but they keep it straight. And then Nick's gonna... Oh, and the 34, I don't know if the 34 realized he was there. Oh, and Kevin gets it, and Wesley again. Wesley could not catch a break with any of these wrecks. I don't think he even saw the guy was wrecked. That probably ended his day. That was Wesley we saw on pit road. And then the thing under caution, they just get stacked up. I don't know what the issue was. They were just catching up, and then they didn't realize how close they were, and they got stacked up, and everyone just comes in there. And then James, oh, he gets a tap from Devin, and that sends him down, and then the leaders are coming pretty quickly there. Oh, and then people are getting weirdly loose when they're slowing down there. Little tiny contact there. The 27. Is Wesley going to get in another one? Not quite. Oh, 34. He's got something broken with his car. He's like crab walking it. He's pointed way to the right down the straightaway. That's not good. Devin gets a little wall. That's the weirdest looking thing. I have never seen a late model do that. 17 grabs it a bit. Chad, I think that was. Oh, little tap. And Devin gets into him. They little touch, and that's sent him around. Then the 27. Up on the roof of the 27. And that was the big wreck we saw once the leaders got here. They just get stacked up. And here comes Tracy. Not knowing there's a big wreck. And oh, wow, he had to do a big dodge. We're on lap 78. Little wall tap from the 4. Nothing. 34 still out here chugging along. That's Kyle. I can't believe he has to hold the car like that. Then Wesley behind me. Nothing. Little tap from Chad. 14 gets the wall. 4 car. And there's Nick dropping back. It's interesting to see what Nick was feeling with his car. James just getting loose on the top side. Oh, right in front of Nick. That maybe got him some damage. James, yeah, James is in 10th at that point. Great run to Christopher. He was really, really fast. Nick just nowhere to go. I don't think he got much damage from that, though. And then he just has to wait, and it's really weirdly tough getting these cars turned around. The rear end just has so much grip. You can't really spin them up that easily. And then nothing. Wesley, again, he's falling back at this point a little bit. Oh, he's loose. I remember now. He was almost spinning in front of us, and that got me and Alan by him. Then wall tap there. It's only showing a couple people with wall taps, so I think most everyone had them. I know I had a bunch, and I haven't popped up yet. James. He's fighting loose. Nothing happened there. And that was the checkered. Great run to Christopher. He got up to 4th. He started 24th. I wasn't feeling fast in practice either. I was surprised I kept it up there so long. But that was really fun. Scott and Tracy were right nose to tail pretty much the whole time. Dylan had a great run up through the field. Chad passed us there at the end. We were racing really hard. He was loose. I was just tight. Alan, he was quicker than us for most of that, and then he just fell off a tick, and we ended up being quicker. I just couldn't set up a pass. It was so tight through the center. And then finally Chad got around us, or was it Dylan? Might have been Dylan that we followed underneath him. 97, 90. Oh, that's not the right tires. That was fun though. I enjoyed that. And we finished another decent top 10 in the feature. We beat Nick by double. So he finishes 12th, we finished 6th. I can be happy with that. That was a ton of fun.